Hello, everyone, and welcome to Icebreakers in FinTech, the podcast where we thaw out the cold, confusing world of financial technology. I'm Payments Elsa, and each episode, we're breaking the ice on the trends shaping how money actually moves. Payments, rails, artificial intelligence, banking infrastructure, and the innovations everyone's talking about, but not always explaining very well. If FinTech ever made you feel like you needed a decoder ring, you're in the right place. We're here for the real conversations, clear explanations, and insights you can actually use. So get comfortable and let's break the ice on the future of finance. Most people think money moves because they click a button. It doesn't. It moves because an entire ecosystem of rails, rules, and timing works together, kind of like a symphony or a band. Every time you pay a bill, get paid, or send money, something complex happens behind the scenes, and most people never see it. Honestly, most people don't need to. What does matter is understanding that not all payments rails are built to do the same job. So let's walk through this simply. ACH, Automated Clearinghouse, moves tens of trillions of dollars annually in the US and underpins payroll, bill pay, and business to business transactions. It's not old, even though it was created over 40 years ago. It's just optimized for a different purpose. The issue isn't that ACH exists, it's that the expectations around money movement have changed. Wires prioritize finality and certainty, which is why they're expensive and tightly controlled. Checks prioritize familiarity, not speed. Instant payments prioritize immediacy and confirmation. And stablecoins introduce programmability and portability into how value moves. They're all the same goal, just with different trade-offs. When instant payments entered the picture several years ago, they didn't replace other rails. They changed or met what customers now expect. Once money moves in seconds instead of days, cash flow planning changes. Fraud response changes. Trust changes. There's no undo button on expectations. So where do stablecoins fit in this mix? Stablecoins don't replace the ecosystem. They add a new instrument. Think of payments like a band or a symphony. Each rail is a different instrument. Each rail has a role. The goal isn't just volume. It's coordination across the rails. Stablecoins offer always-on settlement, interoperability across systems, and new programmability options for the movement of value. It's not a solo act, and it's basically just a part of a larger ecosystem that already exists. So why does understanding this matter? When people start arguing about which rail will win, they're missing the point. Payments aren't necessarily a winner-take-all. They're context-driven. The institutions that understand how and when to use each rail are the ones that serve their account holders the best. And for people like you and me, just knowing that there is a possibility for a payment to get there in 7 days, 1 to 3 days, or instantly can help us make better financial decisions. You don't need to memorize every single rail, but understanding how money actually moves gives you power as a consumer, as a business, or as a financial institution. Because in my book, clarity beats confusion every time. That wraps up this episode of Icebreakers in FinTech. If this conversation helped melt away some confusion around FinTech, payments, or how money is evolving, be sure to follow, subscribe, and share the show with a friend or a colleague who's still asking the question, wait, how does this actually work? New episodes drop with fresh perspectives, practical takeaways, and just enough spice to keep FinTech interesting. You can find more clips and conversations across all of my channels at Payments Elsa. Keep asking smart questions and don't let the buzzwords freeze you out. This is Icebreakers in FinTech, and I'm Payments Elsa. Stay curious.